Is it different facing Portland when they're at least attempting to blitz? I mean, it's just different than they've defended you in the past.
Yeah, but we see blitzes all the time, so we know how to handle it, and just about making the right decision, quick decision, finding good spacing, and I mean, honestly, it's a hard way to play defense for 48 minutes, so you kind of just stick with the program, and over time, hope good looks, happen, good ball movement, and that's what happened tonight.
You guys have won 10 in a row at Chase. Perfect month, November at Chase. Can you feel some home court momentum starting to happen? I know Steve has said he wants you guys this season to protect the home court and build something there like you had across the Bay.
For sure. I mean, obviously with that 8-game homestand, we had a really good opportunity to create sustained effort there. But we understand, we know these type of nights where win a playoff game on the road, at home, and do it with the defense, get the crowd into it. Like I said, we started the season. It's all about just trying to create an identity here, because everybody compares it to Oracle and the whole deal and our history. But this is a different place, and you have to establish a different presence and identity and atmosphere here, and we got to do our part, obviously, to win games.
What do you remember about those 2 back-to-back seasons at Oracle where you guys went 39-2 and back-to-back seasons? Crazy, but what do you remember it took to do that, and what can you carry from that experience to now?
I mean, all that's just weaved into who we are as, championship caliber team, and those records are nuts, but you find ways to win games all type of different ways. You can look at these last 2 nights where you're down 19, you win by 20. Tonight where you're pretty much handling the game the entire time. They make a run and you close it out. Whether it's a big third quarter type of night, whatever it is. But our defense obviously allows the fun, possessions that happen on the offensive end, transition, dunks, alley-oops, open threes, all that type of stuff. So all that's kind of weaved into who we are.
Steph, you've been on the practice court with Clay a little bit these recent days, I'm sure, and just he spoke to us this week about just the grind of, ramping back up, more minutes during these scrimmages, and certainly just how taxing emotionally this has been for him for 2 years. How proud are you to see him taking these steps and just doing this every day? I mean, clearly it's tough on him sometimes.
2 years or 2+ years is a long time. I think going into this particular season and him getting closer than he's ever been to getting back on the floor, kind of predicted this would be the hardest part of his journey, because he's got the basketball back in his hands every day. He's feeling like himself. He's playing pickup and he's around our practices, and he's back with us in those type of situations, but he's still not on the court. And the good thing is we're talking weeks instead of months now, and super proud of the way he's just approached this 2-year window, because it's nobody will have, unless he wants to write a book and tell every step of the way, nobody will understand what he's been through away from the game so long, and it shows how much this game matters to him. And it's rare these days to have somebody as pure as Clay just feel every bit of what basketball brings to him. So it's going to hit him at times, and we got to be there to support him and continue to speak positively about what he's accomplished, because again, this is his journey. Nobody can speak to what he's been through.
What were your words for him tonight?
All of that.
Okay. Yep.
Steph, obviously, it's fun when you have games where you go crazy and score 50 points. But how satisfying is it when you got the whole starting 5 in double digits and everybody that played scored?
I mean, we talked about pretty much every game this season where we're really deep and we have the ability to throw a lot of different lineups out there. Different guys are going to have their night and contribute to winning a basketball game. And, you know, with JK and Moody down in Santa Cruz and Andre out, you know, D. Lee out, you got to have guys step up. And for a guy like, you know, Chris and Juan T and, you know, they don't know when their minutes are gonna be or how many, and you have to stay locked in mentally as well as physically to go out and produce. And you know, a night like tonight can happen where it's a pretty well balanced effort. You know, like you said, scoring the ball, but also defensively, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be and being able to, you know, maintain that lockdown type of defensive presence that we've established early this year. So. It's huge in terms of confidence and chemistry, and we got to maintain that.
All right, let's go to one last one on Zoom. Christos, go ahead.
Hey, Steph, first of all, congratulations on the win. What is the most impressive part of your team from your perspective, and what it means at that start in the season for you?
I missed the first part. What's
That's the thing about it.
I mean, everything. It's obviously the defense is huge. We always pride ourselves on being a top 5 defense, and we got to that level pretty quickly. You got to sustain it, obviously. But I think integrating, you know, our new guys and the shooting that we have and ball movement, there's no guarantee that was going to be a smooth process. And, you know, preseason's obviously not, I don't know how much of a predictor it is on how a team's going to start, but we approached, you know, 5 of those games with intentionality about what, you know, what we were trying to do once the season started, and we just carried that momentum. So proud of everybody stepping up and understanding how we play and understanding that's going to hopefully lead to wins and everybody enjoying themselves.
Great, thank you. Appreciate that. All right, I could probably get Wiggins, but are you guys good or?